So it's the 24th of April 2023, just after 8 AM. I'm down at Dudley Road car park, East Cliffs in Ventnor on the Isle of Wight. Wheeler's Bay down there. I had a quick look down at Wheeler's Bay earlier, and a couple of willow warblers, one singing, but not really much sign of a arrival this morning of migrants. It's a gorgeous day though. The weather is changing. It's been quite warm of late, but got a northerly airflow coming down, which is plunging the country into kind of February type weather for a day or two, rather than approaching May weather. But you know, this time of year is very changeable. Down here it just feels warm. It's really warm today. It's what you often get in the undercliff if you've got a northerly and it's clear. Often is clear on a northerly. And we're lovely and sheltered because of Ventnor Downs over there, and the inner cliff of the undercliff protects us from a northerly wind. I'm looking north now. So doing a bit of birding. There's a white-throat on territory here, which isn't singing at the moment. There were two here yesterday. So there's a territorial one here, and there was a more skittish one singing away over there, so I assume that one's moved on. Although I can't hear or see the what I assume is now a resident one on territory. What a cracking day. Tamarisks beginnings coming to leaf. So that should hold the willow warblers and that a bit better. Jackdaw. Goldfinch going through. There was quite a good linnet passage yesterday, and a few goldfinches, but mostly linnets. I didn't count them, which is a bit stupid. But that was basically throughout the day really, just a very light movement going west. It's a great spot here for vismigging. Yeah, the old blackthorns have really gone over now, in this bit anyway. It's a little crabapple tree here, got blossoms on it. Migrants love this little crabapple. There's rue down up the top there. There was a red kite over there 5 days maybe ago. Yeah, it's quiet. Great blackback gull. They're colonising this part of the undercliff. 1 or 2 pairs as far as I can tell. Yeah, well, there's not much around, so I am gonna go and have a coffee. I often write here, even with a lovely view up onto the downs and a lovely view out to sea and down to Ventnor Bay. So it's now just after 4 PM. I've just done a couple of 100 words, just sat here, one of my favourite little spots in Ventnor on the Isle of Wight. been quite a good writing day today. Not very good for birding, but good for writing. So I got just over 800 words written in an hour and a half this morning, down at Besties and Spinkies, which is my favourite little morning cafe in Ventnor Bay. Then I had a bit of a break, middle of the day, and now in the afternoon I'm up here. Favourite little spot, doing a bit more writing, and I'll probably do a couple more hours this evening. There's a lovely view down to Ventnor Bay. This is why I really love the kind of the voice to text approach to writing. In my iPhone mini, it means I can carry a tiny little phone around, and whenever I feel a bit of inspiration, and there's lots of inspiration in places like this where there's red squirrels hopping around, but wherever I feel a bit of inspiration I just open the Scrivener app in the phone and I just talk to it, get some words down. There's quite trill over there. What's that trill? Okay, so it's not a woodwort. Yes. Don't think it's a wood warbler. Nah. Well, it's stopped, but no, there's a blue tit over there doing a trill without anything else. Dream on, Steve. Anyway, I'll sit back down and do a bit more writing. There's the Ventnor raven. Is it gonna follow me back to my van? Let's see. Still sat there, so he's not following me yet. Let's see. Certainly watching me. Still sat there. Pretty much guarantee he's going to start flying towards me in a minute. There we go. I'm now being followed. I think somebody wants a sausage roll. Running along. Try not to bash into the bin. Here he comes. It is the male, so I can say he. She's on the nest at Steep Hill Cove. Let's go and get something to eat for him.